Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about some of my favorite Glossier products that I have had tried so far and used, and also a bit of a reaction to, not a reaction, but I haven't really gone over like the Glossier perfect perfecting skin tint and the stress concealer on my channel. I don't think I've gone over cloud paint either, so it's more of a talk through. Yeah, so it's like a favorites but a review, because I've used these products before, so they're not a reaction, you know what I mean? I wanted to do a reaction, but I couldn't wait to try some of these things like as I got them in the mail. So as you can see today, I've got some nice little lovely pimples going on. My skin's having a moment. But anyways, I just wanted to say thank you for joining, by the way. If you are new here, my name is Caitlin. I love to make random content. That's who I am. I'm also staring at this lamp because it reminds me of my photography class where they were like, things coming out of people's heads, those are mergers, don't have mergers in your shot. Well, breaking all rules here. Anyways, back to me. I make lots of random content. I'm a very random person, but I do love to focus on fashion, beauty, and vlogs. But yeah, the world is finally slowly, we are at snail speed going back to what we thought was or considered normal. So fingers crossed that the way of life is going to be a modern version of normal, and I can create some really cool content about travel, but we will see. Let's take these bad boys off because I cannot do my makeup without them. So let's get this shook it, and let's get into the video. So this is the Glossier Perfecting Skin Tint, and I the other day decided to take the lid as I was like squeezing out, not the lid but like this part, yeah, while I was squeezing it out, and I like pressed it against my hand because I was like rushing, like that would help. It didn't help at all. Instead, I got skin tint all my entire bathroom covered. I mean, my mirror, I had it in my hair. It was a very sad day. Anyways, so this you're supposed to just rub in with your hands and touch your face, which I don't like doing with makeup. But it is what it is. It's the skin tint, so let's apply it. Let's see. So what I do, because I'm used to heavier stuff, this is so weird using the viewfinder, is I feel like there's hair in the way. Like we'll like draw a line here and then on my cheeks. So one of my things, the reason why I really wear makeup half the time is just to cover some redness, because I don't like the redness in my skin. Until I put some in my hand. And this is where I messed up the other day when I got stuff everywhere. I was like, as I was doing it. And I just rub my hands together and we make the mess on our face. We just, the most disgusting thing, touching my face. I've just never been one of those people who liked to touch their face when they did makeup. And I was like really worried that it wasn't gonna spread evenly when I did it this way with this. But it's such a sheer tint that I don't even like see if I miss a spot on my face, which could say a lot about the product really. But I think it just gives me a healthy glow, that glow that I want from a fake tan but don't have. And this doesn't give me a fake tan either, like no, because it's my skin color. But I like to wrap it around down here, kind of blend it. It doesn't really oxidize. That's one thing I've realized about it. There's not a lot of oxygen. Whoa, never mind. You know what I'm trying to say. Can't get it out of my mouth today. But you see how it like, it didn't take too much of the redness away. It definitely didn't cover my imperfections. But I like it as a base. Now I definitely want to try something different as a skin tint, because I like the idea of a skin tint, but this isn't doing it too much for me. But if I were to rate it out of 10, 10 being the best, 1 being the worst. I would give it like a 7 out of 10. It's halfway there. It's more than halfway there, but it doesn't get the 8, it doesn't get the 9, it definitely doesn't get the 10, because I don't see a lot of change from it. The next thing we're going in with is the stretch concealer. I like this stuff a lot. I would give this maybe an 8 or 9 out of 10. It's perfectly creamy. Oh my god, it melts. This truly melts. I'll use it to cover up these spots. Kind of, maybe this melts better with the warmth of your hand than all the other things. But see, it actually like covers the spots, which I like. I guess it's kind of nice doing this on camera because I have meetings with work today over Zoom, so this is what they're gonna see. I want to redo my room where my desk kind of faces the window so they can get that beautiful natural light, but it's so much work rearranging this room because my TV would have to move, my bed would have to move, and it would just be a lot of work. And I don't know if it's worth it because my rent will be up in, my lease is up in July. Anyways, back to the makeup. I get distracted. That's like a top trait of mine. I just really enjoy this. I think that if you have some serious under eye work that needs to be done, you're gonna need a heavier puller than this one. But I'll get up close. I could zoom, but it's too much work to get it back so I want it to be. Do you see? It's like definitely better than the stretch or the skin tint. I've always been the person who likes their nose to be concealed. It's mostly because the redness in my skin, which it does a pretty good job of doing that, and it blends well for using your hands. So that's the stretch concealer. I like it. I think it's worth your money. If you're gonna buy one thing from Glossier and it's like for skin, if you're trying to choose, should I do the skin tint, should I do the stretch concealer, go for the stretch concealer. It's worth your money, in my opinion. Don't hold me to it because we have different skin, I'm sure of that. My skin's very combo. Sometimes it's really dry, sometimes it's oily feeling. It gets oily more throughout the day. But the next thing we're going to be doing is using some cloud paint. The scariest product that Glossier has to offer, in my opinion, because it's either super pigmented or not pigmented enough. I have 2 different cloud paints. I have one in like a very light shade, I don't remember the name, and I don't really feel like going to grab it. And then I have this cloud paint and it's in Storm. Yeah, Storm. It comes out of the tube really fast and it's usually too much. So this is my technique because I do love it. But I kind of put it on my finger like this, and then I go into the back of my hand and I rub it in. And then I like get my fingers all nice and warm it up with my hands, and then I pat it on my cheeks like so. I think that's one nice thing about Glossier though, is like you could really use this stuff on the road. Like if you were traveling, like, oh my goodness, you forgot your beauty blender, oh well, you know, you are okay because it's such a blendable product with your hands, which I would have never considered something like this years ago. I hope you guys know this is my only motivation for doing my makeup today is this video. Okay, and then I'm gonna put a little bit more on my finger and blend some more into my hand for my other cheek. And you know, if it doesn't, like, see how it's like patchy looking here, just keep on blending. It'll warm up and it'll press into your skin. That's all you're doing. That's all I'm doing is pressing. I'm not much on like smudging it around. I feel like that makes it more uncontrolled feeling. We're tapping, I'm kind of like tapping and pulling. There. Just pull it up a little bit more. I'm really staring at what's in the viewfinder, you can tell. Might just add a little bit more because go stupid, go crazy. I'm gonna look at myself in the mirror and be like, what did you do while staring at yourself in the viewfinder, Caitlin? I'm making myself a clown. I go up sometimes, like up here, because I also bronze that area. This looks wild, I know. Maybe not. I like it. I have this one patch on my skin where nothing sticks. I don't know what it is. It drives me absolutely crazy. Okay, now I'm gonna kind of take what I can off my hand, put it on my nose. You know, blush nose. And then I also usually take a little bit over my eyelids. I like tying the colors of my face all in, kind of like with one color when I'm doing very natural makeup. Okay, so cloud paint, another 8 out of 10, just because, actually no, let's give it a 9 out of 10, because I feel like other products are probably a bit harder to use when it comes to cream blush. I've never used another cream blush, so I don't have much to compare with, but it's definitely workable and buildable, and I think that's what's super nice about it, is that you can start slow and build your way up with it. I'm gonna go finish putting on the rest of my products that are not Glossier, because I don't have any other Glossier things to do right this second, and I'll be back with 2 other products from Glossier that I love, so hang tight. Your girl is back, and I just added some bronzer and some highlight, just general powder on my face, and I bought some other Glossier products that I actually adore and I want to tell you about and use on my face. So let's start with this. This is the Boy Brow, and let me tell you, I love Boy Brow. I think that for its price point, it also is amazing. I think it's $13 for Boy Brow. I've used it for years. It's just gel. Yeah, I think it's great. I feel really bad showing you the product and how it works right now, for the fact that I basically have nothing. Is this gonna focus? I have nothing left on this, so I'm showing you a very empty product on my skin. I kind of like, really am trying to get some stuff on it, but for the most part, this is used up. That's how much I like it though, and it lasts a long time. I'm just really bad at ordering new things. I'm going to look at my mirror for this. I brought my mirror, so we're going to I brush back this, and then I brush it up. And when you first get a thing of Glossier, don't be as messy as I am with it. Like, actually try to make it onto your brows. But it's not much difference really. It's a bit more organized looking as a brow gel does. A brow gel is not gonna make a drastic difference in your brows. It's gonna more so hold them into place and just really add some extra oomph to them. But so yeah, it just really kind of puts them into place. I love it. Just trust me, if like, I would say this is #1 on the Glossier site for me. True loyalty to that product for now. I have some things I want to test out. Some more expensive high-end brow gels that I hear a lot of influencers talk about. Thinking about reviewing them for y'all. That's what I'm here for. The next thing, I'm also kind of getting that one, but it works so well, and it really is a trooper, is the Glossier, is it Slick Lash? Lash Slick. The light outside got darker. Anyways, yeah, it's another product that I was really nervous to use at first, because I thought it was going to be like not like waterproof, and I thought it was going to get all over my face. Just behind the name Lash Slick kind of sounds like it's not gonna like hold up, and a lot of people when they were talking about it, they were like, yeah, it's a nice light lash product. I naturally, I don't know if you can tell, probably not from this, I have long lashes naturally. I have very full lashes naturally, so for me this is perfect because I don't really do full glam makeup, and I haven't for a while. So yeah, let's put this on. So I always go up like this. We'll do one eye first. This is just so weird. I'm used to doing both eyes, and then like this, and I would go over here, and then I would go back and back. But I'll show you the difference in my eyelashes. And then I go under, swirl it up. I really, at this point in my life, especially working from home, am like, oh my goodness, if my makeup is messy, it's not gonna show up on my Zoom camera, because the quality of a Zoom... There's a guy outside my window. He's walking his dog. That's awkward as heck. Anyways, we love being on the ground floor. Everybody can see me. Actually, I'm kind of behind a bush, so maybe not. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, that Zoom camera doesn't pick up anything that's bad, which is kind of nice. Or sometimes when you look bad, you can't make it look better because it's so low quality. Anyway, so you can see it's like, I guess it is a light difference between the brows, but it's just enough for me, if you ask me. I just need like that little bit of extra darkness around my eyes. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, by the way. I've actually had a lot of fun with filming today. I don't know what it is, but I've been working on a vlog that you probably are not going to see because I've done a really bad job at it. I love vlogging, but oh my god, when I tell you that I literally forget to pick up my camera and show you the fun stuff, I do. And I mean, fun stuff for what we're dealing with. I mean, working from home and never leaving my house, it's hard to do fun stuff. But more so, like, I made a really good dinner last night. I made some really good tacos, and I forgot to show it y'all. So, like, this is good enough. I could leave it here. But I wanted to talk about a product that I almost forgot to include in this video that I adore, and I've heard a lot of mixed reviews on these, but I really like them. They're the balm.com. This I picked out because it's the berrybalm.com, so it looks purple. But I'm gonna put it on my lips. It's more of like a pinkish red. And I think it is the perfect little light touch to moisturize your lips. See the difference? Anyways, to moisturize your lips and not really have lipstick on, because sometimes it just lipstick's, excuse me, sometimes lipstick is just too much for me, especially like a natural makeup bag. And that right there, y'all, is the look of the day. Where are my glasses? There you go. And I'll be holding meetings. But I do have one final product to talk about because it was still in my makeup bag and I have yet to toss it. And that is the pro tip. I have a video which I will link. It's done really well for some reason, considerably well for my YouTube channel. It was like a try on with this, and I love this stuff. I will have to say it didn't last me super long, as in the product itself, like it ran out quick, but it lasted on my face really well. I mean, it was amazing. It's a felt tip liner. God. So it's like a really nice felt tip liner. I don't know, maybe it's still, oh, there's still product in there. Wow, maybe I just needed to let it rest. See, that's the thing though, it's like, I'm like, wow, there's stuff in there, but then I'll go, my redness from my blush is on my hand, but then I'll go use on my face and I'll like go through one aisle and it'll dry up again. That's the fun part of making it to the end of a product. But yeah, so in review, we have our Perfecting Skin Tint. What did I say, 7 out of 10. And then we have our Stretch Concealer, definitely 8 or 9 out of 10. This stuff, Cloud Paint, I'll give that probably like an 8 out of 10 as well. 9 out of 10 for the balm.com. 10 out of 10 for the brow gel. Probably like a 7.5, 8 out of 10 for the mascara. And then I'm gonna give the Mine are a 9 out of 10. So do what you will with that information. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you like this video, make sure to give it a big old thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. I would love for you to join me. My channel is growing. It's about growing at the rate that we're going back to being able to like get out of COVID slow, but I appreciate every single one of my followers and my viewers, and I think that you guys are amazing and really make my day. You guys keep pushing me to keep on going with all of my videos. Even the one view makes me go, okay, one person watched this, valid enough to make another video. So thank you so much. Yeah, I'll see you guys on the flip side. Bye.